All right, your boy Mixmaster B here live from the MMB Radio studios for the MMB Radio Podcast, where no topic is too big or too small. We talk about them all. And right now on the phone lines, I have adult film star Miss Carmen Valentina. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
So I mentioned adult film star. Do you prefer adult film star, porn star? Like, what is? A lot of people have different feelings.
You can call me whatever. Oh, I don't really care. It's all the same. That's like calling hooker or escort. It's the same thing. Well, just whichever one's classier. One sounds classier, one sounds trashier. Yeah, that's the only difference.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, it really depends what mood you're in. If you feel like being trashy or classy, whatever mood you're in. So,
there you go.
So, adult film star. We'll do that. We'll do adult film star. Now, okay. I've been trying to have you on the podcast for a while, and I appreciate you talking to us a little bit. And I got a lot of questions here I want to ask you. But I guess one of the things that has to be noted, and one of the reasons why I adore you and I wanted you on the podcast, is because you have one of the most amazing booties in all of porn.
Thank you.
And it's also worth noting, so you are a white girl with a booty, so you would be a woody. So how does that, how did you get to have such a nice, amazing booty?
I got it from my mama.
Well played.
Genetics. I don't know. I've had it ever since I was after puberty. When I was a teenager, just grew 3 pant sizes in one summer when I was a lifeguard as a teenager. Uh-huh. So I had to go shopping a lot to buy new clothes that fit my ass. It just grew all of a sudden. So I never got surgery or anything, so it's all real.
Well, that's good, because there's too many. I mean, I guess fake booties is almost like fake titties anymore. Everybody seems to be getting one.
Yeah.
It was interesting to note there, before we start getting into any of these other questions, you mentioned you were a lifeguard. How many guys pretended to be drowning just to have you save them?
I would just tell them to go ahead and drown.
Just drowned already.
They're like, here, give me mouth to mouth. I'm like, good luck with that.
So
I had it quite a few times.
So a lot of guys would do that on purpose, just to see if they would get to hook up with you?
Yeah, they'd be joking. It wasn't life-threatening. I'd just roll my eyes.
So where are you originally from? Where did you grow up at?
Vegas.
Okay, so Sin City. So I guess it's almost normal for you to have gone into the adult world. Is the Sin City all that's cracked up to be?
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that do normal stuff there. But yeah, I was one of the ones. I moved to Florida for college, and then I came back over this summer, and I needed a job, so I was just fishing through Craigslist and saw an adult ad. So I was like, oh, okay, might as well try it. I need some money, and then just got into it. I've always wanted to be a porn star since high school, but I didn't have the balls until I was 22 years old. So I was, it was just it just turned out to be that way. And I'm like, well, I've always wanted to try it. I need the money.
Now this
two teams came together. So
this ad that was on Craigslist, was it were they asking you to shoot a movie, or was it they're just looking for exotic dancers?
It was gonzo porn, solo masturbation and picture set. So it was easy. I started off easy. I didn't start off with a gangbang or anything, so.
You didn't go in for the craziness right away. You just kind of eased your way into it. Now, when you answered this ad, were you nervous? Did you think oh my God, this could be some serial killer that I'm about to meet, or were you just fuck it, I'm just gonna do this?
I talked to the person for a little bit via email, and then saw their website and stuff they shot and references from other girls. But when I first went there for my first shoot, I was really nervous. But then 10 minutes in, after getting naked and sticking a dildo up my pussy, I wasn't nervous anymore. So I was like, oh, this is actually kind of fun. So I just kept doing some more and more and more. So.
Now, you mentioned that you wanted to be an adult film star, or a porn star, as you put it, since high school. Were you always promiscuous in school growing up? Did you always have a freaky side?
Not really. I was more of a nerdy chick in high school. Didn't really ever have a boyfriend in high school. Maybe 1 or 2 hookups. That was about it. And then after that, I had like a normal job till I was 22 when I transferred colleges. And then, you know, when you're in college, some places don't want to hire you because your schedule doesn't fit, or they want someone full-time, or they don't want you just for the summer. So it got harder. So I was just like, oh, okay, I just need to find some gigs. And then I found that. That's how I stumbled into it.
It's like one of those episodes of the Maury Povich show where it's like nerd, and then she comes out and she's all fucking hot after she got teased in high school. Now you're doing porn. How did friends and family take it when you were like, hey, this is what I'm going to do because I need money?
I told my brothers, because, you know, I know they watch porn. Every guy usually does.
Don't want them to see
I'm just like, avoid the name Carmen Valentina. And they were okay with it. They actually thought it was pretty funny and cool. So, but they avoid it. They avoid any videos I'm in. So I kind of pre-warned them. So if they ever go up and search for porn on the internet, don't search for that porn name.
Now, you were, you say you didn't have many boyfriends or do many hookups in high school. How old were you when you lost your virginity? I mean, were you older?
I was 16.
Okay, so
but it was more like what?
That's about a common age, though, right? I mean,
yeah, but it wasn't from my high school. It was a guy I worked with when I was a lifeguard. So everyone wears like the same clothes, and you get noticed more when everyone looks the same versus when you're in a school setting and everyone wears different clothes. If that makes sense.
Now, was he older or was he around your age too?
He was a year older.
Okay.
He went to a different high school too, so.
Okay. Now, you were both lifeguards together. Was this happening? Were you at a beach or a pool, or where does all take place?
It was a water park.
Oh, at a water park. Okay. And were you like on the clock or?
No, it was after work. So we went over to his house and we did some foreplay all summer long, but he was too nervous to actually ever do anything or go more forward. So I just got tired of waiting. I'm like, go grab a condom. And then his eyes lit up and he ran to the bathroom and came back. So
you started doing these solo videos for this website that you met off of Craigslist. And how did that just open up all the doors to doing DVDs? And now you're at Exotica and AVN and being nominated for things. Like, where did it go from doing these little solo videos?
So I started doing solo and then like some girl and boy-girl porn. And then once I moved to Florida, I met someone who helped me get some more gigs who was in the industry. And then I decided to do an LA trip. So someone told me I need to get an agent because out there it's really hard for girls who are independent with no representation to get hired by the bigger companies. So I got an agent, and then I started getting booked some more gigs, bigger time stuff, and then it's pretty much it. So once a couple times a year, I'll head to the West Coast to shoot some porn.
Now, you mentioned that you were doing girl. Do you consider yourself to be bisexual, or was this the first time you ever acted on women is when you got into the porn business?
Yeah, the first time I ever acted on women was in porn. It's fun depending on who you're fucking. Some girls are like, I do not want to touch this woman, and then other girls are like, oh, this is fun, this is easy. So it's way easier doing girl porn than boy porn, so you can have more fun with it.
Now, are you more of the aggressor, or are you more of the sub when it comes to girls?
Probably more of the aggressor. Okay. And then when it comes to guys, I'm more of the sub. So I'm kind of like a little switch. I switch back and forth.
Now, what do you like about being with guys as opposed to women and vice versa?
They have a dick. You can't
obvious.
replicate a dick. You can't replicate that. No matter how many dildos you use, you can't replicate that.
Do you know how many scenes or movies you've shot to date?
No. I used to keep count, and then after a while, you just don't really give a shit about counting anymore. I have my website, so I always have to shoot at least one video a week for that. So that's already 50 movies a year on my website. And then for other companies, I do more as well. So.
And what do you enjoy shooting the most? Is there a style that you like?
I like the pretty girl style. I don't like it when the girl's just crying and looks like she's about to throw up. Where she's not just like, I'm like, I can't really get into that if I watch a porn like that. I'm like, oh, that poor woman. She can't enjoy it. She's crying.
Now, do you watch
I
porn?
do like it rough. I just don't like it like where they're looks like they're raping the chick. So a little too hard.
I'm assuming you watch porn on a regular then?
Every now and then. Sometimes I watch porn more for ideas. Like, oh, I like that video. Oh, I like, more for, kind of like when you go to the movies, I'll watch it like that instead of, like, masturbating constantly.
Yeah. How often do you do that?
More for the art form.
How often do you do
Every
that?
once in a while.
Every once in a while?
I'll check out, like, a friend's new DVD, or this company just released this. So I'll check it out, see if it's cool looking or whatnot.
And do you watch your own material, or are you kind of freaked out by that?
I don't really watch my own stuff. I have someone else edit it. I don't know. I think it's weird watching myself again. I'm like, when you like hear your voice again on like the radio or the telephone, or when you're like, oh, it sounds so different. Oh, that's weird. So I just try not to watch it.
Well, I hope you listen back to this podcast afterwards. I hope you're not like, I'm avoiding the MMB Radio Podcast because I don't want to sound weird.
No.
So, a couple questions that I got from fans, because we like to take fan questions via Twitter and via the website. And one of the fans says, "If are you in a committed relationship with anybody, and how is dating people in the industry different from, say, regular folks dating?"
I kind of just do my own thing. The crazy ones I'll tell I'm in a relationship. And then the other ones I'll tell I'm single. So, like some of the ones I'm like, oh, okay, I'm taking if I get too creeped out by them. And then, usually, I'm more about like just for me and stuff. So kind of just do my own thing and have fun.
All right, is there a certain type of guy that you're attracted to?
Personality comes first, and then I like eyes. If the guy has nice eyes, okay. So. All right. But I like a funny guy who's not like a total asshole or douchebag.
So, if a guy were to meet you or see you at a club, what would he have to do or say right away to get shot down? Like, is there something
I don't know.
Like, is there something that they say right away, or something that they do right away where you're just like, oh no, fuck it, dude, no way?
Huh. Well, if they try too hard, so all I really gotta do is like buy the girl a drink and just like, hey, what's going on? Just talk to a girl like they're your friend from work, and I'm pretty sure the girl will open up more than if you try too hard with some shitty pickup line or something.
I wish I had a lot of girls from work that were like you, that would just open up more. That would be the most epic night at the bar, I'd have to say. So, what type of scenes do you like to shoot? Someone says, and I guess you kind of touched on it a little bit, but like, do you have like a favorite position or favorite scene that you like to shoot, whether it be with guys, two guys, orgies, whatever?
I like kind of like the one-on-one, because you can mostly concentrate on the one person. Sometimes when there's more than one person, it's like, oh, what do I do next? Oh, there's a cock here. Oh, no, there's another cock here. So, everything's you're getting poked from everything, all different angles. But, like, I usually like the one-on-one. I think it's more sensual and more, you can get rougher with it and more intimate. So sometimes when there's too many people, some other people don't know what they're doing, or it depends who you're with. So it can be really fun with more people, but it depends on who you're shooting with.
Now, what is something that you haven't done that you still would like to do in porn? I mean, you've probably shot a lot of different content, and have you ever thought about it and said, damn, I would really like to do this, and then thought, shit, I did do one of those scenes?
Probably, I don't know. I've never done a gangbang before, so maybe one of those. Try it one day.
Now, how many guys would you like to have at one time?
Probably 5.
I hear that all the time.
Start out.
Everybody goes with 5. It's like the safe answer.
It's the same answer. I know, I'm trying to think of, like, I really don't know. 4 seems too small for a gangbang, and then 6 or more is kind of like, okay, it's a little too much. I don't know if I can, it's a lot of cocks. It would start, like, just creating a line. If it's, like, more than 6, they're, like, waiting in line for the next dick to be sucked. 5, you can at least have a guy at every angle of your body, and then they're all doing something. So
that's why I think everybody goes with 5, because you figure, all right, you got both holes, 1 in the mouth, and you got 2 handfuls, so there's 5, and it's just like the 6th guy just came, it's kind of like, what does he do?
Yeah, the 6th guy's just waiting on the couch or something.
Yeah, he's just kind of waiting to be tagged in, you know what I mean? He's like riding the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there anything that you would not do in porn, or you're just like not really interested in doing?
Anal right now. So some of those guys go way too. I see some of those porn scenes. I've heard way too many horror stories of girls not being able to work for like 2 weeks because their ass is just so shredded from the dick, and then they can't take a shit for like a month because of the crap they have to do to get ready. Because you can't eat the night before, and then you got to take like a pill that hardens your soul, and then you take you douche your asshole so it's nice and clean before the scene, and then you can't eat anything during your whole set. So most girls can only eat gummy bears because they digest really slow.
Mm-hmm.
That way they're not like have the hunger pains or their stomachs growling. I'm like, oh, there's just so much work just for a couple of $100 extra. To me, it's just, I don't know, it's just not worth it. And they find the guys with the biggest fucking dicks, which I don't, which is good. But then, like, if you're not ready for it or prepared or stretched out or loosened up yet, it's just going to hurt. So
now you
I'm
mentioned
like, yeah.
You mentioned big fucking dicks. So does size matter to you?
For anal, yes.
For
not for vaginal.
Now, do you prefer a certain, size? Do you prefer bigger, smaller, kind of average?
I like a little bigger than average. Not too big, not average, a little bigger.
No, what is too big?
Like a soda can or something. I don't know. Yeah. But I like anal. I've done it before, but I like it like sensual and slow. And the guys who do it in the porn scenes just go way too fast and hard without even like loosening the girl up.
So in your personal life, it's okay. It's just on film where you're like not into it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
another question we have here.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say? You're gonna continue saying?
Oh, I've seen girls who's like they've done so much anal, like they had to have surgery later on to like because they're they'll rosebud out or their sphincter, gets ripped, so they can't really hold their shit in. So they gotta go get it sewed back up, their muscles, because it's like they just fucked up their asshole. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good for not doing it for a while.
So these guys that are watching it and girls that are watching it, if you're ever watching an anal scene, really appreciate what that girl had to go through, because
that girl gotta go through a lot. Some girls can take it like champs, like. To them, anal is nothing, and then some girls I've seen, they just do it for the money, and they can't even work for 2 weeks later because their ass is just so fucking fucked up from the scene. Like, I've seen a girl call her agents, like, I can't work for 2 weeks.
Wow. Well, I have a greater appreciation now for these girls that are doing this after hearing your knowledge of anal sex.
Thanks.
So another question a fan had here, and it's something that I wanted to note on, and you kind of mentioned how you kind of like rough sex, and I noticed that Exotica, you were doing these wrestling matches with Cleo.
Oh, no, was it with the Exotica?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah, Exotica.
Oh, yes.
So you're doing these wrestling matches, and kind of explain everybody what this was, because I took it in, and I shot a little video, and I was sitting there watching, and you guys were just kind of rolling all around. What are these wrestling matches that you're doing?
I actually started out with Francesca Lay at AdultCon like years ago, and she just did it. she just brought her match, like, hey, I want to do a wrestling match, and she brought her friend with her, and she set up some mats, and she did a lot of wrestling fetish videos, so she did an adult con, and afterwards she took pictures with the fans. And then one day her friend couldn't make it or something, so the webmaster at the booth we were at found me because I'm most likely her size. We were both like short, same kind of body type, except she has way bigger boobs. But her boobs are way bigger. And so I was like, okay, we'll try it. And then we just did so well with it. It's like WWE style. It's not really that real, but we still go hard on each other. It's fake wrestling, not like real wrestling. We don't try to break each other's bones or relieve bruises, but we still go hard and have fun. And then afterwards, we take like photos with fans afterwards. So we kind of grind their face and their ass, kind of like a lap dance, but two girls on you. And we did well with the photos, so we just kept doing more and more because the fans wanted photos, and we kept having fun taking pictures with them.
Well, I have to say, when I saw this going down at Exotica, because we were trying to get you on the podcast before then, but when I was there and I'm witnessing this firsthand, it was like all these people are gathering around. I'm like, what the hell's going on over that corner? And I just see you two just rolling around on like this gym mat, and I'm just like, okay, so this is really happening, and these guys are really like enjoying this.
Yeah, it's really fun, and I love doing it with Cleo. When I couldn't do it with Francesca anymore, I had to find a new girl. So my webmaster was like, hey, what about Cleo? And I'm like, is she good? Because some girls, they don't want to get that close to their fans. I'm like, as long as she's good at grinding her pussy and tits on the guy's face and crotch, she can do it. I'm like, she's a hot chick. So I'm like, as long as he's okay with that. So he goes and asked her, and she was totally fine with it. And then we had fun. Just went with the flow and wrestled each other and took pictures afterwards.
Well, I have a video on my Instagram. I'll have to tweet it out, and then I'll tweet it to you so you can show everybody, so everybody can kind of see what you're talking about. This poor guy, I don't know if it was a poor guy or a lucky guy. He was just like getting like double teamed by you and Cleo, and I was just like, wow, these people were lining up. Like the line was crazy for people to get in there just to get like beat up and, you know, pushed around by you guys, which is pretty awesome.
But it's a good kind of beat up and pushed around because they're pussy and
I was all for it. I was just like, damn, I want to do this. But the line was like hella long. It was like crazy. Like how many people were really into doing this. And there was people that I was like talking to as I was standing there. And I'm like, have you ever done this before? Like, what should I expect? And the guy's like, I have no idea what to expect. He goes, but I can't wait to do it. And I'm just like, it was crazy. All these people wanted to just have you grind on them.
Yeah, we even have repeat customers on the same day. They'll come again like 5 minutes later and wait back in line.
They just get up and get right in the back of the line again.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before. So it's pretty funny.
It's like riding on a roller coaster. You know what I mean? It's so good. You got to get back in line and do it again. You know. So I know I'll have to do that next time you're at Exotica. But one of the things I want to mention is that you are going to be heading to AVN, which is actually not very far from you because you're already in Vegas.
Yes.
Tell everybody what AVN is all about for those who have never been to one.
It's like the Oscars, but for porn. So like XBiz, which was last week, is like the Golden Globes of porn. Mm-hmm. And then the next week every year is always AVN, and that's like more the Oscars of porn. So.
Okay, and now you are nominated for a couple different things, right? Don't they have like an award show and everything?
Yes, I'm fan nominated for most epic ass, and then fan nominated for social media star.
Okay, now have you picked out a dress for the AVN show? Are you all ready to go for that?
Yes, I do have a dress ready. So.
Okay. And you practice your acceptance speech, and you're all good to go?
Not really. I don't think you really need an acceptance speech for porn, to be honest.
Just walk up there and take your award, right?
Yeah, it's just porn. It's not like the Oscars.
No, you said fans
This is pretty
can
much
vote,
how
right?
you fuck if they like your style. Huh?
You said fans can vote for this?
Yeah, it's for the fan nominated ones, they can vote.
And they can just go to, avnshow.com, and then there's categories on there. They can just click on your picture?
Yes, yes. So if they find my picture, and then you got to enter your email address. So That way it's not like you can't cheat by voting, because, you know, some people will try to cheat with the little programs where it can, like, keep voting for you constantly, just refresh the page. So it doesn't do that. It only lets you vote once every 24 hours, and then you have to submit your email address, too.
Okay. I've seen a lot of girls on Twitter where they're all send them a screenshot and they'll follow you on Twitter, and like there's a lot of people that are campaigning really hard for this. So what do you think your chances are of walking away with 2 awards?
I don't know. I think all the girls are great. Whoever wins, they did the best job at getting their fans to vote for them.
Well, we hope that you walk away with 2 awards, and the most epic booty. I can definitely say you're a shoo-in for that one, because, like I said, I really want to do this wrestling thing and just be smothered with your booty. So,
thank you. I hope so too. I want to win most epic booty as well.
Now, a lot of people, like I mentioned, are present on social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblrs, all this other stuff, the things that I don't even know about yet, because I feel like I'm getting old when something new comes about. Where can people find you at on the web?
They can find me on my website, CarmenValentina.com. I update it every week with a video and photo set. And then if you join my site, you can get like 20 other sites for free. It's like a network. And then my Twitter is twitter.com/ClubCarmenXXX. My Instagram is CarmenValentinaX.
So there you have it. You can find her on all the social networks. Make sure you vote for her for the AVN show. And also make sure you follow her on Twitter and Instagram and all that other great stuff. And anything you want the fans to know before you get out of here?
Vote for me, and I hope to see you at AVN. And feel free to anytime to Snapchat me, Twitter me, Instagram me. I try to respond as best as I can. If you send a dick pic on Snapchat, I don't really respond to those because I get like 200 of those a day. So, but yeah, simple message and I'll write back.
So there you have it. We thank you, Carmen, for talking to us a little bit, and we hope you walk away with this most epic ass award. And if you do, we were hoping that you're going to tweet. Like, did they give you like a little trophy or something? Like, you get like an actual trophy, or?
They usually mail you a trophy like a month or 2 later after the award show.
Okay, all right. Well, we're dying to see a picture of this trophy and your amazing booty next to each other.
If I win, I don't know yet. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to jinx you. I don't want to jinx you, but if you do win, I will say if you do win.
I don't want to get my hopes up too high.
Well, if you do win, we're looking forward to seeing this picture of your beautiful booty and the award next to each other, taking a selfie together. So.
Oh, awesome. Oh, I also did promise, like, when the voting started, I was like, if I win most epic ass, I'll definitely do a Team BJ, which is pretty much, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but of yeah, I'll do a Team BJ, so if I win that, I'll definitely do it.
Now, is this going to be with fans or like?
Yeah, fans.
Wait, you can't leave yet now. You got to explain this. But this is all new news to me. How does this work?
So if I win, I promise a Team BJ. But then everyone, I'll get like a location or wherever somewhere, either Vegas or Florida, and then all the fans have to come down to that location as long as they're currently tested. I'll send the info where to get tested, and they all get a blowjob.
Oh, well,
and they have to be on film. It'll be filmed, and they have to be tested, so they'll get to be in a porno. So.
Oh well, we definitely got to get this campaign going. How long do people have left to vote? Like we gotta make up some real time now.
I think till probably Thursday or Friday.
Thursday or Friday.
So
okay.
like maybe 3-4 more days.
All right, we gotta make this happen because we need to have MMB Radio represented at this Team BJ event.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we thank you again for talking to us, and congratulations on your upcoming win because we're gonna make this happen now. Now that you put this like extra incentive for people to vote, like this is a done deal now. You're definitely winning this. So we appreciate you talking to us.
Well, I hope so.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
I
hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Take care.
Hi, this is Carmen Valentina talking with Mixmaster B on MMB Radio.